Oh, hello there. My name is Corey Lawrence Swenson, and today I will talk about a man who died for his cause. Some called him a hero, some called him a terrorist. His name was John Brown. John Brown was born in the year 1800 in a small town in Connecticut. He quickly developed the cause for the abolitionist movement, and he became known as a radical. John Brown moved to Osawatomie, Kansas in 1854 to repel the pro-slavery Southerners who flooded over the border from Missouri. Brown gained notoriety when he successfully raided a group of pro-slaverites in Pottawatomie Creek after they had ransacked the abolitionist hub of Lawrence. In a town called Palmyra, Brown was able to defend the town from pro-slavery invaders despite being outnumbered over 7-1. After these successes, Brown's ambitions grew bigger and he made a plan.
We gotta start a revolution in the South.
Yeah!
We need to raid the South Arsenal at Harpers Ferry.
Yeah!
In Virginia. They have thousands of weapons there that can help give the Southern slaves and help make all the Southern states free states. Black Lives Matter!
John Brown here makes his elaborate plans for the raid on Harper's Ferry, and he also hired a British mercenary to train his men.
Let's go, let's go! Keep working! You think you're gonna beat the Southerners with those tiny arms? Keep going!
Let's go, boys, pick it up.
I wanna see you sweat till you bleed.
Gotta sweat it to get it.
That's not sweating enough!
Got
Keep moving, keep moving! You're not running fast enough. I wanna see you guys sweat till you bleed.
One eternity later.
Keep moving! You're not running fast enough.
After their extensive planning and training, they begin their raid on the arsenal. John Brown and his men were able to take the arsenal. However, General Robert E. Lee and the U.S. Marines were soon to arrive.
I found the weapons, guys. This is the U.S. Marines, General Robert E. Lee. We demand you to surrender. Come out with your hands up.
Never!
We're moving in. Lieutenant, move in! Get him! Grab him!
No! I want to free the slaves! I want to bring all the Confederate states and make them free states!
After his capture, Brown was hastily put on trial.
John Brown versus the People case here today with General Robert E. Lee presiding. How do you plead, John Brown?
I plead no. I, John Brown,
am now quite certain that the crimes of this guilty land will never be purged away, but with blood. I had, as I now think, vainly flattered myself that without very much bloodshed it might be done.
And how do you plead?
Not guilty.
Thank you. Okay. Now, do you feel that you are legally insane?
Listen, the only insane people in this country are the slaveholders. So therefore, I'm not insane.
Would you like to criminally prosecute the defendant?
Well, as I witnessed our defendant's acts of treason and the murder of several of my men. That is my testimony.
Okay, I've reached a verdict. John Brown, you are guilty and you will be hung from the gallows.
I have, may it please the court, a few words to say. In the first place, I deny everything but what I have all along admitted. The design on my part to free the slaves. I intended certainly to have made a clean thing of the matter. As I did last winter when I went into Missouri and there took slaves without the snapping of a gun on either side. Moved them through the country and finally left them in Canada. I designed to have that done, the same thing again on a larger scale. That was all I intended. I never did intend murder or treason, or the destruction of property, or to excite or incite the slaves to rebel or to make insurrection. I feel entirely satisfied with the treatment I have received on my trial. Considering all the circumstances, it has been more generous than I expected, but I feel no consciousness of guilt. I have stand from the first what my intention was and what it was not. I have never had any design against the life of a person, nor any disposition to commit treason or excite slaves to rebel or make any general insurrection. I never encouraged any man to do so, but always discouraged any idea of that kind. Thank you.
John Brown was found guilty and hung on December 2nd, 1859.
Thanks to heroes such as John Brown, today we are all able to enjoy racial equality.